whom all those that are invisible are filled by Brahman. All those that are visible are also fully permeated by Brahman. The whole universe has come out of the whole Brahman. Brahman is still full, although the whole universe has come out of it. Om, peace, peace, peace. So we have started reading this Shwetashwatara Upanishad. This is the second class. Last time we read that this Shwetashwatara Upanishad is a part of the Krishna Yajurveda, and maybe it is the name of a sage who composed it or whose revelation is this, or also it is means Seta, white, Asatara, horse-like animal or mule, white mule. It can someone who is white mule. It could mean someone who has a white mule in the body. Oh, little light. Now it's okay. Ah. So it may be that one who has a white mule in his body. Another more probable meaning will be, however, that Seta means the pure, Nasatara refers to the sense organs. That means it is sense organs are purified. And there is also Indriyani Hayan Ahu. Indriyas, the senses are called like the horses. In Katha Upanishad, they have compared like that. And mind is the rain compared in the, and buddhi is the sarathi, the driver. We all know that difficult horses are difficult to control. That if you can control them, they are become your friend. But if you cannot, then they will take the amount of liberty. So therefore, you will take anyway their life. So they will be the master, not you. We are the master. We should be the master of our mind, but we have become the slave of mind. So they have become the. Now, what is the message of this Upanishad? The Upanishad opens with some question. The very first question will be, what is the cause? What is the cause of this universe? Who created us? Where do we come from? Where shall we go in the end? Who is controlling us? Why is it that we are sometimes happy, sometimes unhappy? So these are all the Upanishads talk about. Their fundamental point is to think about who are we, why are we here, who has created this universe, what is the cause of this universe. All these questions come. And in that question, Brahman, it is called, is Brahman is the cause of this creation? That's why the first verse starts with this question. First verse says, King Karanang Brahma. Is Brahman the cause? This whole universe. What is the cause? Who has created this? Is Brahman the cause? Or King Karanam, Brahma King Karanam? Kutasma Jata? Where do we come from? Jivama Kena? How shall we survive? We sustain. Who sustains us? After creation, question of sustenance. Who sustains us? Where shall we go when we are, and the end comes of our life? No? Jivama Keno, Kachusam Pratishtha. Udhishthita Keno, upon which we are standing. Sukhotari Subhartamai, Brahma Vido Vyavastham. So, O knowers of Brahman, who controls us so that we become subject to certain rules about pain and pleasure. So, this is a very fundamental question of life. Pleasure and pain, suffering and joy comes in our life. Who are we? Where do we come from? Who controls our mind? Why? Which is the cause? Is the Brahman is the cause, or in anything else is the cause? So these are the first verse we read the other day. So it is this that question now is now second verse. So second verse says Kala Sabhavo Niyotir Jadricha Bhutani Yoni purusho iti chintya sanjoga eshan natu atmo bhava atma opionisho sukha dukkha hetu kala sabhavo niyati jadricha. Kala means the time. Time, some say time is the cause. Everything is come in time. We are here in time. We are living in time. We die in time. So time is the cause. Once some scholar can define the cause of our very existence or where do we come from? We come from that time. And that is worshipped in Hinduism also in time is called Kala, called Mahakala, the great time. Lord Shiva is another name of Shiva. So Kalaha, time. Some say, no, 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 it is the very nature of the things. The very nature, it comes in the nature of the very thing that it comes and it grows, it manifests, and it dissolves, and it again reconnects with them. So this is another reason some scholars say it may be the very nature of the things. Swabhavu. And some say niyoti. Niyoti means it's the fate. Fate means what? The cause and effect relation. Niyoti means what? Fate. What is the fate? You did something good, it has brought the effect. We say, oh, it is my fate. I have done something in time, so I am suffering. Huh? I did something wrong, that's why I fell down. Huh? So, this is what is the cause? This is the immediate cause. So, it is called sabhav. It is niyoti. It is called the niyoti. Sabhav is natural. It is very nature of the things. So, that there will be fire means there will be heat should be in the fire. The water should be fluid. It will be rasa. So everything has its nature. It is the nature of the thing. So you cannot say that is the cause. And then niyati is the cause and effect working on each other. Niyati means it is my niyati, my fate, my kapala. But this kapala is created by whom? By some cause or some activities which has created this kapala or fate of me. Jadricha. Are Baba, don't think it's by accident it has happened. Accidentally the sun was there and big sun rotated and they have attraction and it has happened. So why do you think about God, Brahman, Atman? So that may be another scholar's opinion that it is Jadricha, but it has happened by accident it has happened. Some may say Bhutani. Bhutani means it has happened, the five elements. Khiti up, Tej Marutbam. The earth, Khiti up, the water, Teja, the fire, Marut, the space, air, and Boma, the space. These five fundamental elements have created everything in its Sukshma and its gross form. Sukshma form and gross form, this is the physical body, mental body, and subtle causal body are all created by these five elements. No? So some may say, don't worry about it. It is because of the five fundamental elements, and that's combination and permutation is this universe, and everything is happening in this five elemental level. The body is growing every day by five elemental things. We breathe in, we are breathing air, we are drinking water, we are eating some food, things which are growing in the earth element. So it is the five elemental composition and recomposition that makes it the cause. Purusha. Oh, there is one individual self. That may be the cause. One person is there behind, so it is his wish. So he desired something like that. That is the cause. Iti chinta. It is a matter of consideration. And some say it is Isham Sangyoga. All these put together. Suppose you put together the color, the time, and also the swabhava, very nature of the things, niyoti, the cause and effect, working on each other. Jadicha by accident, it has, you can put all together to be the cause. Iti bhavo. There has been, so not the cause either, it is not the cause, it is to put together, that may be another cause, but it may not be that cause. Atma bhavat, there has to be a self to put together. If you say this time, etc., you are talking about matter. There should be some conscious entity behind. Another philosopher will come. You have to understand time is a jada, matter. Your five elements you are talking about, they are matter. Matter cannot do anything unless there is some consciousness. So some say there will be at the background, there may be some conscious entity, and that is the reason sukha dukkha hetu. That creates the feeling of our happiness or our misery or our suffering or our joy. Eh? And that is the individual self. So now the running meaning is that time, that may be one cause. The very nature of the things, it is the nature. Uh, Fire, its nature is heat. Water, its ice, its nature is cold. So it is the nature. So that is the cause. You need not have to find another cause. Cause and effect. Yes, you do this because you did something, so as a reaction you get this effect. So cause and effect. Or you may say, suddenly I was going and the tree fell down. So it's an accident. Similarly, the creation is an accident. If the sun, another sun would not have come at that particular time, the sun, our sun would not be split into some portions have come out and then will rotate and create all the planets. So it is accident has happened. But accident is not conscious. That's ultimately coming to that point. Whatever argument others can give, they are not conscious by themselves. The elements such as earth, water, etc., earth, water, fire, as I said, or the individual self, I have created, I didn't create. But you can say, yes, some may say, I have created my own karma, this, that. So, is any of these cause are the cause of the universe? This is the question. So, no one of these may be considered to be the cause. And all these put together are not the cause either. You may say, okay, time is not the cause, I understand. But time plus nature plus accident plus all this put together, that may be the cause. Well, that cannot be the cause. Because that is also, there is no consciousness. You're mixing all the jada. See, you're in your pot and pan, you took potato, rice, dal, jal, etc. And then it will be, any cooked food will come out of that. Unless there is some consciousness or some heat. So, what is the combining factor? What is the cause then that makes this universe of diverse reality? So, you cannot just say it is accident, it is this and that. They are not conscious by themselves. So, they need some consciousness. So, only you can say only an individual self can bring together. No, but no individual self create the world. You have not created the world. I have not created the world. Rather, I am put into the world. So no individual self is on it, because if you say that I am the master, then you can control. If you have control over yourself, if you have control over the others, then you can be creator or controller. But you cannot control yourself. You cannot. How will you control the world? So that it's being subject to pleasure and pain caused by its own deeds. So that is the second verse, and there is little explanation. I'll go for that. I'm reading the book. I have 2, 3 books. When Gambhirananda Swami's book is one of the best book. It is Shankara's commentary, and it's wonderful translation. And another is Swami Tyagananda Swami, Tyagishananda Swami. His translation is also very nice book. And there's Lokeshwarananda Swami is another book, Shwetashwatara. So, and also another book is there. There are other books also. But it is Lokesh Sharma Swami books is little simplified, not much technical. He tries to come down to the level so that you understand the thing. And after reading that, then you can go to Shankara's commentary and other things. But we shall try to blend little bit of here and there all the time. So he says we should consider this question. We should ponder over this again and again. What is the cause? Kala is the time, or is it Swabhava, the very nature of the thing? Is it destiny, fate, the outcome of the cause and effect process? Or is the accident or chance, Jadricha, Niyoti? There are many people who believe that life came by accident, that certain factors came together by chance, and then an amoeba appeared. So no one knows how it happened, or could it be that all these elements, Bhutani, space, air, fire, water, earth, came together and this universe is evolved? Or any of these things of the source? What about the Purusha, the individual self, the Jivatman? Is he the creator? This is what we should consider. This is the question that comes. So, Esham Samyoga means, or is it that all these factors combined have worked together and brought about this universe? But that does not seem reasonable because there must be someone to put them together. Elements may come. You can collect brick, then concrete or cement, sand, and keep it there. The house will be built by that, or there should be somebody to combine them together to put into the structure. You may say that it is the individual self who has created this universe, but we human beings are very weak creatures. A human being is a slave, not a master. He is Anisha, not Isha. Isha means the Lord, God. Isha, goddess, the controller, divine. On Isha, opposite of that. You are not Isha, you are not controller. That you are controlled. We are all controlled. See, little gas and you fall down. Anisha. And you say, I am. I am that in a spiritual sense. But in physical sense, it is Anisha. Not the Lord or the Master. A human being could not bring together all these factors. You have no power to bring all the elemental thing of the whole cosmos, air, water, fire, and you combine them in your lab and create another world. You cannot do that. So you are not. Furthermore, a human being is a victim of joy and sorrow. We are controlled. Happiness, misery, suffering, pain comes and we are under that control. So how can you create them? So creator he is a controlling power. Created is under that control power. So if he were the creator, individual soul, he would have created a better world. Sometimes we hear people say, if this world is God's creation, then he is a very bad craftsman. He has done a poor job. If I were in his place, I would have created a much better world. Because when you see discrepancies in the world, suffering in the world, not justice, unjust situations everywhere, then people think, what is this God? God has created, why he has created this type of world? I would have done better, or Swamiji also said in one time. Seeing the suffering, seeing the unreasonable behavior of the evil people. So that thought comes. We find that this world is a mixture of good and bad. Sometimes it is pleasant and sometimes it is unpleasant. Sometimes we are in the top of the world, so happy, but the next moment we are on the ground, crushed. We say, oh, I am gone, I am finished. This would not have happened if a human being were the creator. So he's saying, human being, individual soul, cannot be the creator. Creator would have own freedom. It should not be under the spell of someone's control. He would have made a very fine world so that he could enjoy himself. So the Upanishad says that the individual self cannot be the cause of this universe. Its contention is that none of these things mentioned here, singly or collectively, could have produced this universe. So it is by negation. What may be the cause of this universe? Catch your argument, go from one point to the other point to the other point, and then you know nothing of this can be the cause of creation. It is Brahman that has manifested itself as the universe. So then what? What is the cause? Actually, it is Brahman appearing to be. That is the Vedanta, no? This whole universe is what? It is not. It is neti neti, not this, not this. No, not this in which? In the name and form. But it is Satchidananda. Huh? This is the big philosophy, no? Neti 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 neti. You go on deleting. This is not the cause of the universe. This is not the cause of it. And go on. And we rejected all this. Those cannot be the cause. You need some consciousness. Then what is the consciousness? Brahman is alone conscious. And that if one alone consciousness is the only reality, then how this universe has come? But no, it has not come. It is Maya. It appearing. It whatever you see, you are seeing Brahman, not recognizing is that Brahman. That is the big Jnanavad, big philosophy now. Ramakrishna's big Jnanavad or Jnanavad, big Jnanavad, all this Bad is Bad means it's philosophy. Understanding about the philosophy of this creation. Big Jnana means after Jnana, become big Jnana. Jnana, Ramakrishna gave the example, what is Jnana or Jnana, Vijnana. Three stages. Ajnana, we are Ajnana. We live in this Ajnana world. We see this is true, my suffering is true, my pleasure is true, my crying is true, what is falling is true, my breaking my arm is true, my all these things are true. That is the in ignorance. When you know Jnana, you say, no. These are only material part. We make two things then, matter and consciousness. First we say it is all matter. And then second step you go, matter and consciousness. And say, I'm not the matter, I'm the consciousness. I'm the consciousness. Go on, it's Jnana. And then you reach that point when this Jnana ends. And what remains? Neti biramo jathai, where all negation stops. You cannot negate anymore. Ramakrishna said, you take out the onion and peel it off. And you go on peeling off, what you find ultimately? At the end, there is a point you cannot peel off anything more. When you have peeled off, that is the last peeling off, and then you find a space. That means that which cannot be denied, that cannot be negated, that is the reality. And that was appearing as covering with the sheets of five, in a human body we call five sheets, panchakoshas. So this is matter, no matter, there is all space. So everything is that consciousness. When one reaches that point of experience, by deep analysis or by samadhi, by meditation or whatever process, reaches that point where all duality collapses, all name and form ceases to exist, there remains only that and that alone. And when they come down from that grid of experience and enters into the mind again, they see this whole world is filled with Brahman only. Only Brahman has taken Ramakrishna's beautiful example, Vijnana. It is called a garden made of wax. The tree is wax. The bench which is under the trees, that is wax. The person who is sitting, he is made of wax. No? But distinctively you can see a man is sitting under a tree and tree's color, green, the leaves are these, the fruits are hanging, everything appears diverse. But they are made of one element, it is only wax, wax, wax. Here is wax museum in Hollywood. You can go and check. You will not be able to distinguish. No, it's made of wax, but you see the exact thing. See, there is a Last Supper table. You can check that. All the disciples, they are sitting there, and with their features, specific features, they're made of wax, nothing but wax. And the table, they're on the dining, the table which is in front of them, the bowl, the what you think that is the wine, the bread, everything is wax, 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 wax. But you feel that it is the Last Supper table. Christ is sitting with the disciples. So we see these divisions. As in ignorant state, it's all different. But a Jnani state, he sees it is only wax and wax and wax. And Ramakrishna gave that example of wax only. A beautiful example to understand. Upanishad has given this example. It is only Jatha, Agni, one fire entering into different objects, takes different colors. So the Atman being one, it takes so many different forms. Now that's why these questions came, and it is intellectually people thought this may be the cause, this may be the cause, this may be the cause, but ultimately say no, it cannot be. It cannot make any change in the universe until there is a consciousness. There should be some heat in the boiling pan, below the boiling, what is called the pan or pot. That heat must be there. Without that heat, the transformation, the changes, the creation will not happen. It will raw material will remain raw. You put a truck of sand, truck of bricks, truck of rod, and everything, leave it here. It will remain the same. It will not same, it will rust out, or that's a different issue. But it cannot combine itself and create a building or create a structure, superstructure. So therefore, now how will you find out its solution? So they dhyana yoganugata pasyan. These people were discussing that seeking for the truth, they started contemplating the deep inside. They're trying to find the solution outside. All this time, etc., etc. Now they dhyana yoga anugata. They become engaged in dhyana yoga, went into the yoga of deep meditation, and apasyan they experienced. What they saw? Devatma sakting sagunoy nigudham jakkarunani nikhilani tani kalatma juktani odishtitai ekaha. Beautiful. Huh? The opposite. They started meditating. That's why we talking will not do any solution. Had to stop talking and deep contemplation. When they went into their deep meditative mood or contemplative mood, they observed, they experienced, they saw. What they saw? Deva Atma Shaktim, the power of illumination, the luminous cosmic self. They saw a divine conscious light. That's it. They said, Deva Atma Shakti. Deva means the God normally, but Deva means also luminous, some luminous entity. Deep dhatu, deep, which is brightness, glow. So, Devatma Shakti, the power, there's the Shakti. Shakti means the power. They saw there is a force, power. Which power? Devatma Shakti. It is the conscious, cosmic, luminous force, power of the cosmic, luminous entity. Sagunoi, by its own three gunas, by its own maya, nigudham, he veiled it behind the universe, which is the manifestation. Jayekaha, it is the one and the same. And it is associated kalatma juktani, associated with time, and nikhilani, Tani Karanani. All these factors, Adhisthitani, control. So that is the cause of this creation. That means the conscious entity they found in their experience, Dhyano Yogano, Unugata, they opposition, they feel, they experienced that there is a Shakti, right? Brahman and the Shakti. Devatma Shakti, the Shakti of the Devata, the luminous entity, and his Atma Shakti. It is his own inherent. He has not borrowed. Suppose we borrow everything we borrow. See, our body borrows everything from nature. This creation came from that force. It is not borrowed power. It is not reflected light, but it is the own power. That is the Shakti. Brahman and Shakti, no? That Shakti, hidden power, that's called the Maya Shakti, or this veiling power, that is the Shakti. That's why it says, Sagunoi by its three gunas. What is the Shakti? Shakti is the Maya, which is called the Trigunatmika, with the three gunas. By its own Maya, Nigudham. It is veiling, is hidden. Where he lives, you do not know. But that power, Shakti, which you worship as Shakti Puja, and the Divine Mother's worship we do, there's the power behind Shiva Shakti. Shiva nature, Shakti. Shakti, the power. And Shakti is necessary for creation, manifestation, sustenance, death, decay, everything. It is the realm of Shakti. When one is identified with Brahman, there is no creation, there is no sustenance, there is nothing. But when you are falling in the range of creation, it is the power of Maya, Mother. You call it Divine Mother, or it is called the Maya Shakti. And that Shakti is not apart from Brahman. Atma Shakti, that is his own inherent power. So, not to borrow from anything else. Ramakrishna gave the example. The snake has the power to move on, and snake also has sometimes stays in a coiled up form. So, in the coiled up form is Brahman, but wriggling motion is the manifested word. They manifest, but where does it come from? It does not come from outside, but it is inherent in Brahman. So, ekaha is one and the same. When they associate with time and things, nikila nitani karunani. That is the aforesaid are the factors of this theta. The sages went into deep meditation and saw the power. What they saw? Saw the power of the luminous cosmic self. Cosmic capital, self capital, not this individual self. Cosmic self as the cause of the universe. So they meditated and found that only consciousness is the cause of this combination, and Maya, which is three gunas, hides the self behind the universe. This is the play of the Maya. It is created from that Shakti. It is Shakti of the Brahman, but it hides the Brahman itself. See? Created by Brahman in that sense, but this creation Maya, which is the play, which is the three gunas playing here, it comes in between to hide. You don't see the Brahman. Good example. Look at that. In the sky there is a sun. Sun is so powerful. Sun's light is so all overwhelming. But cloud comes and does not allow me to see. But this cloud is created by whom? Cloud is what? The water particle, the sun sucks it, it becomes vapor, and vapor too, that going on in this different form, it becomes a cloud. And patch of cloud created by the sun. And it has the power to hide the sun.
But hide the sun from who?
Me.
But who is the jiva in relation to the Brahman? Who is the jiva?
Jiva, creation is jiva. In the creation, anything is created is Jiva.
So Jiva is Shakti.
Jiva, but it's the Shakti of the Brahman. Jiva has no existence. So long the Brahman alone is there, sun is alone, where is the creation? But when we are talking about the creation, we are going from creation to the source. So there, when creation already there, you are here, I am here. Already Jiva is already there. 5 elements are already there. 3 gunas are already there. No, it is, so that's why when creation has been accepted, there, this book started with that question. I see this universe. What is the cause? Who has created? I am here. So I have created, you have created. So question starts. It is accepted that we are here. Before that question does not come for a Brahmogani because he is in the sun.
Yeah. So Jiva.
And we are in the created under the spell of the cloud. And I don't see the sun behind me, neither I see the sun behind the creation. You know, when you see the sky and the sun is behind, it's a depending on the depth and uh, depth of the cloud and its movement. You see so many creation you can see. You can see a lion, you can see a dinosaur, you can see according to, you can imagine so many things in that. So it is an imagination. It is not created. That's the Vedanta. Each example can help us to understand the truth. This verse better understood in this line that Devatma Shakti Sagunoi Nigudham. That's Deva Atma Shakti, that powerful Shakti, the power of Devatma or the Devata. That Atma Shakti is his own. Sun has created the water. And water came from where? It's the sun. This piece of earth was rotating. It is the ball of sun, the same sun. And then in time it became whatever you call water, land, water, etc. Then who created this water itself? And who have, with the temperature, they mix it vapor. And vapor itself created by the sun, and the sun is covered. There is a word in Bangladesh. আমারি পেটের ছাও আমারে খাইতে চাও. You are my own child, and the child wants to eat the mother itself. That means you are created and you try to destroy the creator. So this is very important point to understand. This creation has been done from the Brahman. It is his own power and with the veiling power. And this veiling power is the Shakti of that innate Brahman consciousness. And that Shakti does not allow us to see the sun behind, and sun is the cause of this cloud and this creation of fear, anxieties, worries, whatever we have, or joy, suffering, everything, because that is the conscious entity. So, so the self, one and the same, controls everything mentioned previously, including Purusha, the individual self and time. If you look at the history of human civilization, you'll find that there are certain landmarks. All of a sudden, a discovery was made and drastic changes took place. For instance, the discovery of the wheel became a turning point in history. How some of these discoveries were made is a mystery, but others have become legend. Many of us have seen apples falling from the trees. When they are ripe, they fall to the ground. This is a common sight. But why it is like that? Only one person, Newton, saw this, and it struck him as unusual. He began to ask himself, why does apple fall to the ground? Does something pull them or attract them to the ground? He thought about it, and in a flash, the answer came. In a flash, we call it intuition. Most of our discoveries have come through intuition. What is intuition? It is not merely a scholarship. Maybe a person needed some sort of scholarship, but there is something more. Intuition comes from the depth of your mind. The answer was lying there all the time, unnoticed. But when you concentrate your mind, the answer came to the surface. What it means that these questioners now sat for contemplating. That contemplating means it comes from within, the spontaneous. It is not scholarly understanding. Intellectually, you cannot solve it. So they could not solve that problem. That telling that time is the cause, or this is the cause, or five elements are the cause. They could not find a solution. So they have to intuitive, go dive deeper. Here also we find that after asking each other these questions, the scholars began to meditate. Te dhyano yoganugataha. They began to meditate deeply. Then apashyam, then they saw. But this is not physical seeing. It's not I am seeing you, it is not like that. They intuited. The answer came through intuition. They discovered it. What does they discover? Deva Atma Shakti. The word Deva here does not mean God. Here it means self-effulgent reality or self-luminous object. That is Brahman is that, and it is the self-luminous. And Atma Shakti by its own power, Shakti. The power of Brahman called Maya. How did this universe come into being? Where did it come from? This is the answer to the question. Brahman or the Atman by its own power, Maya, manifested this universe. It manifested itself as this universe. Brahman and Maya are not separate. Sri Ramakrishna says that they are like fire and its burning power. You cannot separate them. When Brahman is manifest, when Brahman is manifest, it is Maya. When Brahman is unmanifest, it is pure Brahman. That is doing this is our common understanding. No? When it does not do anything, that is Brahman. When there is a change and modification, that is called the Maya. The world is nothing. When the ocean is calm and serene, it is Brahman. When ripples and waves come and huge tornado comes, then it is called the creation. And creation, good, bad, everything is there. Opposites are all there.
But Mark, in Brahma Shakti, then it's coiled and wriggling at the same time.
Hmm?
It's coiled and wriggling at the same time.
It can do. But it is to the ignorant, it is wriggling.
Ah, yes.
To the ignorant, it is wriggling. But when there is only one reality, this is you see in the one reality, you say this is a lamp. But when you see this consciousness,
Still.
this is the same. Nothing has happened. You see the form only. Change has, and it is all everywhere pervaded, all inclusive. So you can make as if we are thinking ocean is this much and wave is on the top, as if there is some empty space. Our conception is wrong. When you think of Brahman, we are normally giving the example, it is like ocean. See what our mind is thinking. Ocean means it's a vast water situation, and above is all empty. Below is the water only. No? That's why we are thinking when it becomes wavy, that is Maya and that is world. When it does not, then it is Brahman. But in reality, there is nothing beyond water. Whatever seeing a wave, it is also Brahman. Brahman, there is nothing. What you name and form you are seeing, the name and form is meaningless. It is only one thing. Agnirijataikang bhuvanam pravishya rupang rupang pratirupa babuva ekasthatha sarvabhutantaratma rupang rupang pratirupa bahishcha. Whatever you see in the bahi, it is the eka. Eka rupa. So, this one appears as everything. There is only one. When that one manifests itself, we see at many. For instance, there is only one sun, but that sun may have many reflections. If you have a dozen of pots of water sitting outside, you can see a dozen of suns reflected in them. Each reflection appears to be a separate sun, but there is really one sun. So also with Brahman, this one appearance appears as everything, from kala, time, to the Atman, the individual self. In the preceding verses, the scholars were debating, is it kala, the time only, or is it the Atman, the individual self? Here the Upanishad gives the answer, this ekaha, this is one, is the source of kala, of the Atman. This Brahman is the source of kala, time, kala of your Atman, of everything. This one appears as many, and all the diverse objects are dependent on that one, or that Brahman. Uditishthati. It presides over the whole universe. It controls everything. So, is there any question, or shall we continue? Okay, question.
Since like Totapuri was identified with Brahman, he saw, or like with the sun, like you were saying, all he saw was that ocean. Why was it important for him to acknowledge the creation of Maya or Shakti then? Like, what was the lesson? What was the point of the lesson he was taught? Because he sees everything as Brahman. He's like,
no, he was not seeing everything.
No.
He was not seeing everything as Brahman. Had he been, he would not ran after that person with a tongue in his hand to kill him, or got mad. Why? It's okay. Not, it's gone. Oh, Jiji.
I muted it. Reset her.
No, muted it. Oh, now it's come, no? Right? We need to get a new one. So what happened to this?
It's loose.
Loose.
We need to get a new one.
Oh. I do not know exactly Tutapuri is a high-ranking Mahatma, but what we see, he has the transcendental experience. Yes, but with eyes open, there is, though it says if you have the transcendental experience, you can see that oneness behind everything. But it needs probably some stability. When in the duality they come down, they have not been successful to establish so vibrantly that it is all the same reality. So that was imperfect, and that was Ramakrishna was imperfect in that. It's called transcendental way, seeing immanent way. Immanent means everywhere. What is the reality? Is the Satchidananda is the reality. Transcendental, not this, not this, not this, because he was non-dual Vedantist. So he is established in that thought process. When you enter into the body, you again fight in that way, not this, not this, not this. So, and in that not this selection, the duality still remains plays a dominant role. But when they give up the body, no matter, they will merge into the consciousness. But so long behaving in the world, there is a distinction. They may not feel the same way as one who sees God immanent. Ramakrishna is to see Mother everywhere. Yeah. Even one person is pulling off a leaf and the sap comes out and he feels the pain. No? So he's immanent. He's seeing immanent God everywhere, and that God is not a man. God is in some conscious entity. So Tutapuri, when was reacting in the duality level, there is the purity, impurity, sense will be there. And he was not liking that this auspicious homo, what you call the dhuni fire, should not be utilized for smoking purpose. No? So he got mad. It should not be done. But if he's a Brahmajnani, he should not have any distinction. This is Brahman, that is Brahman. But in transcendental level, he has been established. But in the immanent level, That was lacking.
Mm.
And that guru was Ramakrishna. Ramakrishna has to teach him that. That's why this incident happened, that he tried to have the pain, stomach pain, and it's unbearable. And he's saying that I always say I'm not the body, not the mind, not this, and this body is becoming an obstacle, so I shall destroy the body. There is a tradition among the monastics. If your body becomes an obstacle and it brings your mind down to the body, you can kill yourself. How? You go to the Himalayas, and these are the traditional Swamis, sadhus of the Himalayas. They go into the high peak and then just drop from there. It's all ice, so you get heat immediately, and then with cold, you froze quickly. So you, because this body is meant for God realization, it is then becoming an obstacle. So finish it. So that is the tradition. So, but he was thinking the same way. Okay, the body is becoming an obstacle. It is not allowing me to think of my own self. I do have experienced that. So let it be. Bring an end to that. And that's why he was drowning, trying to drown. He didn't know probably swimming. So he wanted to drown in the Ganga. But this is the Maya, Mahamaya's play. So he could not find enough water to drown himself, always knee deep water or something little that. And he crossed the entire river and they went to the opposite side of the Ganga and then came back. And then went to Ramakrishna and said, Hey, kya adoi Maya? What is this Maya? Huh? Divine Maya. Huh? I don't find sufficient water to drown myself in the whole Ganga. And what is this? Then Ramakrishna, Sri Ramakrishna said, You rascal, you don't believe my mom, my mother? It's Shakti. You are living in the body means you are under Shakti. When you are not in the body, you are Brahman, that's okay. Maya will not have any hold. But when you are breathing, eating, sleeping, moving, it is all Maya's, mother's play. So you have to accept mother. So you don't accept my mother. Then he said, Go to my mom, go to the temple. He never went. He was a Vedanta. Not this, not this, not this. Huh? So he went and he saw what he saw. This is not an image. It's also, this is great history. Historically, it is a great event in the science of spirituality, because mother worship or it is idol worship, all the time this confusion is there. A strong believer like Tutapuri, who believed that everything is Maya, everything is to be rejected, he went to the mother's temple and looked at the mother and saw the divine glow. And then he see the same way, this effulgent mother, smiling, living person, and all light, effulgent. And then she was seeing that, she found that, and she permeates everywhere. That's the completion of the wisdom, which needs transcendental experience, immanent experience. So then life becomes joyful. Whatever you see, it is all the divine. Yeah? That's why the Gyan is, there is nothing higher, nothing lower. No one is great, no one is small. In their eyes, everything is same. Yeah? Samodarshi. There is a song, Swami Vivekananda was a notch guard in the king's court. And this Swami Vivekananda said, I'm a monk, I should not see the dance of a girl. Huh? So he was going away. And that girl then sang a song. Prabhu mere abaguna chita nadaro samadarasi hai naam tiharo chahe to par karo. Her appeal was in the music note. Samadarasi hai. You see oneness. You are established in Brahman. For you, I'm a Naskar. You do see like that? And he is a holy man, unholy man? It's not. So chahe to par karo. If you see that I am not, give me a lift to that consciousness. No? So, Prabhu, don't look at my fault. Prabhu mere abaguna chitta nadhara. So this is the point. Brahma Gyanis, and then when established in these two aptitude, they are the perfectly established, immanent and transcendent. That's why, no? That's why Swami Vivekananda, while in Almora in Uttar Pradesh, while he was there, one day he was sitting under a tree, and that tree has become a place of pilgrimage. And he was meditating under that tree. And he came out and was excited to say, "Oh, what a great mystery has been uh, revealed to me. The mystery is gone." What is that? The microcosm and the macrocosm are the same entity. That which is in micro, the subatomic particle, huh? And that which is in the cosmic big galaxies, stars, billions and trillions of things, the same entity here and there. It is the mixing of this. This is the perfect knowledge. Is transcendental and immanent are all same. Even to the my micro to the macro. Wherever you see, it is only one and one and one. Okay, so we end here. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Manamastu. So tomorrow will be gospel class at 7:30, and probably I will be reading the gospel. Thank you all for coming, and I see many unexpected people here. When did you come?
Just 5 minutes before the class.
That's it.
बाहर से 2 या 3